We are edging closer and closer to Euro 2024, and according to all the bookies and stat makers, England and France are the heavy favorites to win the entire competition. And guys, when I say heavy favorites, I mean heavy favorites. England sits as a 20% favorite to win, and France is right behind them at 19%. I mean, they're like neck and neck. It's as close as it gets. And to be fair, maybe the stat makers are right, because England and France have absolutely ridiculous talent on their squads. So today, the probable England Euro 2024 squad will face off against the probable France Euro 2024 squad 10 times. And we're gonna see who comes out on top and who wins the most. But before we begin, we gotta go through both lineups together. And of course, if you enjoy the videos, please hit the like button for me. If you're new around here, please hit the subscribe button for me. Euro 2024 final, if that's gonna be the final, maybe it's the probable final, England versus France 10 times over. All right, so we're gonna start with France. And there's obviously some questions being asked about who will be the main man going forward, the target man, the striker. Some say it's Giroud. Some say it may be Kolo Muani. Some say it could even be Marcus Thuram from Inter Milan. But I think of Giroud's form, I mean, he's just got that experience for France. I think Giroud will start for France. Mbappe on the left-hand side, obviously no question. Dembele on the right-hand side, also probably not a question. You could slot maybe Kolo Muani in there, or maybe Moussa Diaby from Aston Villa. But I think Dembele definitely starts. The three in the midfield will for sure have Griezmann involved. He'll probably play right behind one of the strikers, most likely Giroud, and Tchouaméni and Camavinga will most likely start. I guess you could put in Rabiot in there, or Fofana in there, or maybe you can put in Kamara in there, but I think Camavinga and Tchouaméni will probably start. And then you got the back line. Pavard is the likely candidate to go on the right-hand side. Saliba and Konate will probably also start. I guess you can put in Koundé in there, or maybe Saliba comes out and Koundé comes in, but those are the really three options. And then on the left-hand side, as the left back, it will be one of the Hernandezes, Theo Hernandez or Lucas Hernandez. One of the two will start. And finally, in nets, I don't think there's a question about it. It will be Mike Maignan. You do have Areola in there from West Ham, and also the experience of Bryce Samba, but Mike Maignan is the clear-cut choice. And now let's get to the possible England squad, or probable England squad. Of course, Harry Kane starts up top. I think Grealish will start on the left-hand side, and 100% Bukayo Saka starts on the right-hand side. The midfield three, and this is where it gets a little bit tricky, because Declan Rice for sure starts. Jude Bellingham starts as well, but who is that third midfielder? A lot of people have been saying that maybe Phil Foden slots into that position. Now, can he be a little bit of a defensive liability? But a lot of people all over the internet have been saying that it will be Phil Foden, so I'm just gonna slot Phil Foden in there. The back four of Trent Alexander-Arnold, absolutely he will start. It's gonna be either him or Kyle Walker, but I think it will be Trent Alexander-Arnold. John Stones 100% starts. For me, this is where it gets a little bit like, I don't know, like I'm a little confused, you know? Lots of people say that Maguire actually performs well for England, and I kind of have to agree with that. I think Maguire is definitely better when he plays for England than he plays for Manchester United, but it's Harry Maguire. Do you start Harry Maguire over someone like a Lewis Dunk, or maybe you have a Tomori? Because Tomori, I feel like he doesn't get a fair chance at the England squad, like ever, for some reason. But you know what? Everyone says Maguire starts, so we're gonna slot Maguire in there. And then on the left-hand side, it probably will be Luke Shaw over Ben Chilwell. Now, in the goalkeeper position, unfortunately, I think it will be Jordan Pickford. And although Pickford is good, if Nick Pope was healthy, which unfortunately he's not, I would have given it to Nick Pope personally. But going forward into the Euros, it will be Jordan Pickford, and he will be backed up by Aaron Ramsdale. And I think I picked Pickford over Ramsdale at this stage of their career. Jared Bowen is also a good consideration to come in for Bukayo Saka, maybe. Maybe Saka gives 70 or 75 minutes, and then you have Jared Bowen that comes off the bench. Cole Palmer has been recently called up as well, so maybe he will be an option. Now, you're probably wondering why I put James Ward-Prowse into this lineup, because he actually never gets called up and he gets snubbed constantly, even though I think he fully deserves to be here. But I put him into this lineup for two specific reasons. One is because I think he fully deserves to be there, especially at the Euros. He deserves a spot on the team. And two, it's to replace Kobe Mainoo, because Kobe Mainoo, he's only 70 rated. He's not going to play. He's not going to make an impact. So I put James Ward-Prowse as like the Kobe Mainoo, because if Kobe Mainoo gets updated, he was probably going to be like the same kind of rating as James Ward-Prowse is right now, kind of maybe 77, 78, 79 type of thing. So I hope that clears things up, and I hope that makes sense. Plus, I kind of like James Ward-Prowse. I think he's a very good player and very underrated. But overall, the England squad and the French squad, they're as accurate as they could possibly be, minus maybe one or two players. All right, let's begin. We are at the Volksparkstadion for the first final in Hamburg. It is England versus France. Who takes the lead? Let's find out. England takes the lead. Jack Grealish scores scores twice. Griezmann got one back in the 80th minute, and England steal one. They go ahead 1-0. Can France tie it up in final number 2? Let's find out. What is going to be the score? 4-3 in extra time. That would be a final and a half. We actually had 3 goals in extra time. It was 1-1 after 90 minutes. Giroud scores in the 94th. Foden scores in the 109th. And then Mbappe scored in the 115th minute. 2-1 for France after 3 finals. 2-1 for France going into final number 4. Can England tie it up? No, they cannot. Griezmann, Kane, and Rabiot score. England comes up just short. The experience of France is starting to kind of seep through here. The final is 2-1, and after 4 finals, it's actually 3-1 for France. All right, come on, England. Don't let this get out of hand. You gotta tie one up here. Please tie it up. Get one back. They cannot get one back. Unbelievable. Again in extra time. Saliba this time in extra time. Unbelievable. It is 4-1 for France after 5 head-to-heads. I mean, England's got to start picking it up, honestly. It is 4-1. Can they get one back to make it 4-2? Yes, they can. Yes, they can. Saka and Foden, they are your heroes. Griezmann actually scored first for France, but then Foden and then a brace from Saka in the second half. Jude Bellingham took a yellow card in the 88th minute. 3-1 England, 4-2 for France after 6 matchups. Maybe England can get on a little bit of a roll here. Matchup number 7, 4-2 for France. Can they get another one back? 3-0. Wow, a dominating performance. Mbappe, Dembele, and Mbappe. I mean, that would not be a good final for England, honestly. 3-0. I think it's our first final that was decided by more than a goal. Yeah, actually is. Sorry, the last one was 3-1. It was decided by 2 goals. This one is decided by 3 goals, and England fails to score. It is 5-2 for France after 7 head-to-heads. To tie it up, England needs to win the last remaining 3 head-to-head matchups. They have to win this one here. And they do! They make it interesting. Griezmann, but then Jack Grealish, and then Harry Kane in the 74th. It is all of a sudden 5-3 for France. Matchup number 9, another must win for England. It is 5-3 for France. Can they win another one? Please make it 5-4. Please make it 5-4. 6-5 on penalties. England. England 6-5 on penalties. How many penalties was there? What happened here? Bellingham scores. Mbappe ties it up. Mbappe in the 81st minute. Bellingham saves England 2 minutes later in the 83rd. He ties it up. This is drama at its finest. They go into extra time. Nothing happens. Kane scores. Giroud scores. Saka scores. Mbappe scores. Bellingham scores. Griezmann scores. Foden scores. Dembele scores. Rice scores. Rabiot scores. Jack Grealish misses, but then Camavinga misses. Camavinga had an opportunity to win it for France, and he didn't. He missed. Walker then scored, and then Theo Hernandez missed. 6-5 on penalties for England. If this would be the final, this would probably be the most dramatic and shocking and entertaining final ever. It is 5-4 here, though, going into the last matchup. And you know what we gotta do, right? We have to watch this final. That's 5-4 for France. Can England tie it up? We're gonna watch it. Welcome to the Volksparkstadion. It is England versus France. Can England tie it up and make it 5-5 in the best of 10? Or will France steal it? Honestly, if this was the final, I wouldn't be too sad about it. I mean, there's a lot of good teams in the Euros, obviously. Obviously, Ronaldo's gonna be there, and Germany's got a good team, and so does Spain. And, you know, there's some cool newcomers like Albania and all that. But England versus France, I mean, that would just be something else, wouldn't it be? And he'll play in Mbappe, but Harry Maguire stands tall against Mbappe. Holding on. 17 minutes in. Nice cross. Kane can't get there. It's out. It's all England. It's all England here. Saka taking on Hernandez, and Saka cannot get by Hernandez. Griezmann going forward. Griezmann gets by 1. Still holding on to the ball. Trying to find a pass, maybe. There's the pass to Giroud. Giroud misses. And you know why he missed? Because it was on his right foot. That's why Giroud missed. Tchouameni. Nice outlook pass to Giroud, and Giroud will one-tap it to Pavard, who made the run. And it's Benjamin Pavard going forward with a cross to Mbappe. Mbappe will head it forward and backwards to Jude Bellingham, but it's not there. Kane. Grealish. Offside. No, it's a yellow card. I thought it was offside. I guess Antoine Griezmann took a... Where was the foul? Did you guys see a foul? We got to see this replay. Where's the foul? Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's a yellow. It's definitely a foul, though. Griezmann. Forward. Stopping. Dropping. Laying it off to Camavinga. Camavinga. John Stones is there. Tchouaméni collects the ball, and halftime is called. A game maybe of two halves. I'm not sure what's going to happen in the second half here. It's 0-0. Is it going to be 0-0 in the second half? Are we going to have another dramatic finish? Second half underway. No changes to either lineup. It is Griezmann on the ball. Bellingham. Dude, he got the ball. That's not a foul. There's no foul there. That is as clean as it comes. Benjamin Pavard. Dembele, he'll go long. John Stones. Oh, and he gives it away. Oh, Trent is there. John Stones, a great defensive play, and then just gave it away to Rabiot. Trent, nice find. Oh my, here comes England. Saka, this might be the chance. Saka, it's Bukayo Saka. It's Saka in the 61st minute. Remember that England was down 5-2 in the best of 10. England has won 3 in a row. I mean, well, 2 in a row to make it 5-4. And this might be their third against France. When it matters most, it is 1-0 England. Foden carrying forward. Maybe here England can double their lead. Maybe, just maybe. Back heel, Grealish, one tap to Kane. Harry Kane holding on. Bellingham, nice pass to Trent. He's double teamed there. Just took a little too long. Dembele off. Kingsley Coman is on for France for the last 5 minutes or so. 89 minutes. We're in stoppage time. France is pushing everybody forward here. Look at this. Everyone is forward here. Mbappe. Mbappe. Harry Maguire! It's Harry! He steps in! Harry Maguire with the defensive play of the match! Harry Maguire! Is he the hero? England win, and they tie up the series 5-5. 10 matches head-to-head. France was up 4-1, but then England won 3 in a row in dramatic fashion. And all the critics talking about Harry Maguire, especially me in the beginning of the video, he made 2 crucial defensive plays in this match. Yes, he did. Remember, he took on Mbappe one-on-one, and then he stopped Mbappe from taking that shot in the last minutes, seconds of the match. So there we have it, guys. 10 head-to-head matchups, 10 head-to-head finals, England versus France. And after it was 4-1 for France and then 5-2 for France with only 3 matches to play, I thought England was done for. But then England comes back and won 3 in a row. A couple dramatic ones in there. Harry Maguire, a couple of defensive plays. Maybe we need to stop talking some smack about Harry Maguire and put some respect on his name. Let me know down in the comments how you think England and France will do in the Euros, and if they faced off against each other, who you think would win. Also, if you have any other cool ideas that you want to see on the channel, or if you want to see this with other nations that are going to be participating in the Euros, let me know as well. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, guys. Stay happy, stay healthy, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Mwah! England, I mean Harry Maguire, what a hero.